Hi all. This video will clearly shows the working of a self-driving car detecting the required signs. So here we will open the PictoBlox environment. So by default there is a sprite Toby. We will delete the sprite Toby. Okay, then we will choose a car. Since I am not using the Quarky robot, I am showing this video using the PictoBlox sprite itself. So let me choose the sprite. So we can choose motorcycle, car, bus, so many vehicles are there. So here I am choosing car. So now you can see on the stage there is a car. Now we need a backdrop also. So we have to choose a backdrop. And the backdrop we can see there are three different types of tracks. So I'm selecting a simple track 3 arena. So now you can see this is our stage. This backdrop consists of a track with a car. So car is now placed at the starting position. Now the next step is we have to use a particular class which is known as recognition cards in order to use the methods. So we will use recognition cards. So this is the base class for various extensions. So some of the extensions are like class name. We can detect the class name. Recognition cards will mainly recognize the sign cards. So after importing this recognition cards class, we have to make the video on. And it should be flipped mode because we want to show the image of signs so that the sprite will detect the signs and it will work accordingly. So I'm turning on the video using the function video, and the video should be on flipped, and I don't want any transparency, so I'm just using on flipped. Now the next one is while analyzing the images or the signs from the camera, it needs to enable the bounding box. So for that we are using enable box function. So this will enable the bounding box. Now we have to set a threshold. That means we have to set the level of confidence for the system. So set threshold function will set the level of confidence. So I am giving a value 0.7. So this set of threshold or the threshold value will range from 0 to 1, 0 being the low confidence and 1 being the highest confidence. So I am not giving the highest confidence, I am just giving an intermediate value which is 0.7. Now we want a forever loop. So either we can use while 1 or while true. So here I am using while true. So while true, we have to analyze the camera. So for analyzing the camera, we have actually two different functions which are analyze stage and analyze camera. So here we have to analyze the camera. So I am using analyze camera function. Now after analyzing the camera, it needs to detect the sign and it have to get the name of the class. Class means the main class to which that particular sign belongs to. So I'm saving that into a variable sign class name. So class name will always give the name of the class to which the image belongs to. Now we have to make the sprite say the sign. So here our sprite is this blue car. So we will make sprite dot say. Sprite dot say. It has to say the sign, that means the class name which is saved in the variable sign, plus detected. That means whichever sign is providing, it should detect that particular sign. Now the next procedure is we have to use if-elif statements. That means while analyzing the camera, it needs to check whether the number of detected items are more than 0. Only if it is more than 0, it will detect the or it will check for the different signs. So we will check whether the count is greater than 0. For that we can use the count function. Only if this is greater than 0, it will check for the different signs. So here we will make use of different signs like go, turn left, turn right, U-turn and all. So if go in sign, okay, if the sign is go, then we have to set the direction. The direction is the same direction. Here you can see the direction is the same direction. Okay, so let it be 90. Then after setting the direction, it needs to make the sprite move. That means the x coordinate will change. So change x. I am giving a value 20. Okay. Now we have to check whether the sign is a left turn or right turn or U-turn. So for each case we will use different elif statements. So elif turn left in sign, what we have to do is that we have to set the direction to 0. Set direction 0, because when the car is moving to the left side, here you can see it will move to the left side, means to this direction. That means it is 0. That is why we are setting the direction to 0. After setting the direction to 0, we have to change the y value, because x will not be changing but y will change. Change by 20. Okay, now we will use the same elif statement. So instead of turn left, we will check for turn right. So if it is right, means the direction will be opposite direction. So 180. So the set direction is 180. Here you can see if it is turning right, it will come to this side. So that is 180. Again change y, it will be minus 20, because it needs to come down. Now the next one is a U-turn. So elif U-turn in sign, again it has to change y. Minus 20. Okay. Now we have created this particular code. We will check whether this code is working or not. I think almost all the lines are clear. Initially the sprite has been created, then it is a recognition cards class has been imported, then video is on, bounding box is enabled, and the confidence level is also set, and within the forever loop. That means this loop will work till the termination of this program. So we are analyzing the camera, we are taking the class name, and we are making the sprite say the detected sign. So we will do one thing. We will start running this. So let's start. Initially the car is here. Now we will click on run. Now you can see it is showing model loaded successfully. Now the camera is on. So now I will do one thing. I will turn the video this side, because otherwise it is not detecting it properly. 1 second. See, it is showing turn right detected. So this is turn right. Now this is turn left. So here you can see We will stop and run it once again. Turn. Now it is showing null detected. Let me stop execution and okay, now we will run it again. I'm changing this direction here. Okay, let it be here. Okay, now we will run this once again. Let's run this once again. So here you can see in the previous while we were running previous no, it was showing it was detected. So anyway, now it just showed it is detected. So like this it will work based on the different signs detected from the cards. I hope you all understand the code. Thank you.